Hey guys, welcome to the second Critters Bash podcast. So this podcast is about we're gonna be going over the mechanics for the characters. So first off, we have Little. So what he does is it's pretty simple. So he just appears in your party room and you have to click him. And then Water Peanut is simple. He has a water meter, and you have to keep it above 0, and that's simple. So it's kind of like the music box from Five Nights at Freddy's. This game is inspired by Five Nights at Freddy's.
But it's a butt. Don't play it.
Bush baby, stop.
No.
Okay. So Thea, aka Thunderbolt, she appears, and then she says Thea, like like it would say it in the form of, oh hey, it's the Thea, in that one video. And then you have to click on her. And then Elsa does the same thing, but she says, Elsa! And then Cutie is like Rockstar Freddy. You have to pay him 5 coins when he asks for it.
I don't make it 5, because then that would be considered copy.
It's not copyright if you don't call it fun.
Copy.
I know, but it's and copy is not a legal thing. So yeah. So Stunt Fuchsia, which is Water Peanut's sister, she's on a dunk tank. So the dunk tank doesn't have anyone on it first, and then you have to press the target on the dunk tank to dunk her. And then Cutorio has a gear on the wall, and it spins, and when it stops spinning, you have to click on it. So that's easy. Now Bush Baby, sometimes she'll get confused.
Dad, what did you name?
Sometimes she'll get confused and want to know if she's at the party, and you have to press Y for yes. Gemerald, he's one of my favorite characters. So he loses his gem sometimes, and you have to find it. It's in the room. And then Lemon Lime, his lemon falls off on a desk. You have to click on it and then put it back on his head. And then Dino, which is me, you have to keep my computer on.
Five Nights at Monaco.
Well, so Baish, this is like Funtime Foxy, and it says, so he wants attention to his hat at a specific time. When the written time is soon, place your cursor on his hat and he will change the time.
Five Nights at Doki Doki.
Wow. So what this is where the night goes from 1 a.m. 0 a.m. to 50 a.m. and each a.m. is 2 seconds. So each party is a minute and 40 seconds. So yeah. And then he'll say a certain a.m., which is going to take forever to draw. I might just use the normal scratch mechanics for values, and I won't have to draw them. So okay.
Oh, by the way, this video was featured by me. No, it isn't. Please don't listen to me.
Okay, so Kitsina, they can't hurt you. So what they do is they play their ad for their clothes shop, and then you have to press enter to skip the ad. And then Cutson, he's the helper in this game. So what he does is he'll occasionally add a coin to your savings account, and there's a button to collect your savings account, but you can't let it reach more than 10 or the game will stop. And Dior, which is the mix of the Chrome Corps characters, they have a button, and when the button turns red, you have to press it. And if you press it any other time when you're not supposed to, they'll cancel the party, which means the game is done. And Gozardo, he's an interesting one. So he has a light over him, and he'll occasionally start to fade away, and you have to turn the light on with the key 2, and then you have to turn it off with 1. And it uses power. You have power in this game, as well as coins. Zafre, which is the blue water peanut, he'll be watching videos on his computer, and it uses power. So if it's too much power being used, you have to turn it off with Q, but you have to let him have it sometimes, so you have to turn it on with W. Okay, Huggy, this is the B on screen right now. It's I think it's right next to Super Elmo. Yeah. And so he just flies through your party room, and you have to click on them. Okay, Edge Baby. So she comes to the power box, which is gonna be in the room, and she tries to collect the power from it, and you have to press her, and she'll go away. And then Super Elmo will usually be sitting down, but sometimes he'll stand up. Then you have to click on them to make them go down. And wait a second. So if you want to read these mechanics for yourself, you can go to our website and go to the Critters Bash page. And when the game's out, we'll upload it on that page. Okay. Now for Mantis. So he will appear and want you to spell Mantis, and you have to type Mantis in the scratch search bar, and they'll go away. This can happen more than one time per party. Little Lady, like, I think I'll put it in the left side of the room. They'll peek around the corner and want to look for a surprise. You have to click her to make her not find the surprise. And for one thing, there is no surprise. And Myrtle, I already have a voice for. There is gonna be voice acting in this game, by the way. And so he doesn't move at all. You have to listen, and if he says Myrtle, you have to press N to tell him no. Then Rod, which is the yellow water peanut. By the way, Myrtle is a green water peanut. Trivia time. The water peanuts besides water peanut are named after their shades of their color. So yeah. So Rod, like when he looks at you, it's a shotgun. That's simple. Can happen more than once per party. And then Bizan, he just occasionally falls down for some reason, and then you have to click on him to get him back up. And then the purple and green blob caterpillar thing. I'm not telling you the real name. So they cover your screen for 3 seconds sometimes, and there is no way to stop them from doing that. So that's a problem. So Cutie Jr. is a problem, yeah. And by the way, you can get negative coins in this game. And he'll occasionally like steal 1 coin for you at a time. And then Seahorse, which we never actually see much of on Q Critters and Friends. So what they do is they have it's not a dunk tank, it's actually a water tank. So they're in the tank at all times, but sometimes it'll just empty out of nowhere, and you have to press on the tank to fill it back up. You don't have to hold it, you can just click it. And then Spectra, which is the rainbow one, they'll occasionally lose a color, and when she's on the last color, which is pink, you have to click on her to go get it fixed. And she doesn't come back, so that's good. Then Purple, this one's weird. He grows a 3rd tooth, and you have to click on the tooth to pull it out. And then I think that can happen more than once per party. And then Turtle, like, it's simple. When Turtle pops up, you just have to press T. That's that simple. Then Chicken Bob, Bush Baby actually helped me with making Chicken Bob's behavior. Yeah. And so they'll say, "I'm Chicken Bob," and you have to find them. And they're gonna be kind of small, so that's, yeah. And my torts, which is and they crawl through the room, and you have to press on them. What?
Rip headphone users.
Okay, so yeah, my torts, you have to press on them to reset them, and they'll crawl through again.
What did they say before?
Okay, stop.
Okay.
Rah Rah Rah, which is the funny version of Bush Baby. So when she appears, you have to press the tuning part of the guitar. If you're not a musician, it's the part that has the knobs on it. So you have to press that part. And then, dime. That'll, turn the screen completely black, and it will fade back. So that's cool. And then, Skyward.
This video is sponsored by my face.
Skyward, she throws through the not the office, but the party room. And they kind of block your vision because they're really close to you. Then Tyler actually drew a picture of this one. He smashes your screen, and it kind of glitches around. Like, it will probably, like, pixelate, and then it will, like, whatever. I haven't decided what it will do yet, but that's what Tyler does. Moving on to Hyler. He's one of my favorites, too. So, he's kind of like Water Peanut. He's that exact same behavior, but you have to drain the power from his laser. And, yeah. And then Uma, she'll teleport all over your screen, and she says, "Cut you, please." You have to press U to get rid of her. And yes, she's not just a distraction. She can stop the game. And Grandpoo, he'll punch your screen. The way this works, it doesn't like crack it or anything, but like it just kind of blocks your vision for a second. And Gyler, he'll have like electricity on his like shocking thing on his mouth, and you have to press the lightning bolt, and that'll stop. Keyline, when he's looking at his hat, you have to click him. You don't have to click his eye or the hat. You just have to. You just have to click Keyline. And Dino wanna know. He does the same thing as Edge Baby.
What does Edge Baby do?
So Sherry, she will appear on your screen and say share, 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 and you have to press enter. So that's easy. And yes, they can stop your game. Sophia, they'll separate into those two caterpillars. They have to click on one of them to put them back together. And then Kraylin.
You have to guess their gender.
No. Kraylin, once per party, they'll show you a picture and you have to click it to pin it to the wall. So only once per party. And one more thing about this game, you can set the difficulty of characters to 0 to 10. So, hey, can anyone beat 60-10 mode? If you do that, I'll make a separate version of the game, and I'll put your cute critters OC in it.
Oh, sorry. No one has an OC except oversized Crunchyroll.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. But Weevil, he loses his nose for some reason. Then you have to find it, and then this one has a catch on it. You have to place your cursor on the nose, then press enter to give it back. Then Shade Knight, which is just a secret character, and his face will appear and then fade out on your screen, which means it's not much of a problem. Pink, they're kind of like Nightmare and A from Ultimate Custom Night, but they don't kill you if your cursor's on them. They'll just cover parts of the screen, then it'll disappear and go somewhere else. Now here we get into the hard ones. FEO1, which is kind of like the Fun Time Dino looking thing. They'll throw their mic across the room, and you have to click it before it reaches the other side. Now FEO2 is one of the worst things in this game. So the description is they will appear and the screen will start to fade. Click them before it turns black. When it does turn black, they will disappear and you have no way to win now. So be careful with them. And which is the blue thing, they'll quickly materialize onto your screen, blocking your vision. You have to press enter to get rid of them. Fishers, they will appear and quickly fade. You have to press them before they disappear. And it's me. They'll appear on your screen, and you have to press Y for you. Family sync and torch. Your screen will just flash colors, and you have to press enter to stop it because you block your vision. And my beak. Once per party, they'll cover your screen for 1 second. You have to press B before he goes away. And then Catter Puppet is pretty deadly. So he appears on the side of your screen, and you have 0.9 seconds, which is 9/10 of a second, to press C to make him go away. Plush Cutie, he appears at a random place on your screen. You have to press enter to stop him. He can stop the party. Press Z, they will change colors and rapidly teleport around your screen. You have to press Z in 1 second, which is not very good. And Dab Baby is pretty hard to deal with. This is the last character. So you have to press D to make her dab, and she has a really fast countdown. And if you don't do it in that amount of time, your game is done. So, yeah. So I don't think anyone's gonna beat this. I don't even think I'm gonna beat it. Bush Baby says.
Hey guys, if you see someone named Stop Twiz, or let's see, what's the other guy's name? Des on a mono, report them.
Okay, so that's it for this thing, and I have 2 pictures to show you that I kind of drew as a concept of this game. So I'm gonna show you those now.